Hi loves, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'll be unboxing this brand new Nintendo Switch Pro controller and setting it up. I'm really happy and really excited about this because I was looking for it for a long time and I was finally lucky enough the other day to find it at my local Target. Alright, let's get right into it. I'm going to start by unboxing the controller first, of course. Oops. I'm going to use scissors to remove the tape on the side here. Looks like this is the controller. Okay, I think it's kind of hard to get it out, but there we go. There's nothing else in the box, so I'll just put that aside for now. And this too. Alright, looks like this is gonna be the charging cable. It's pretty thick and sturdy, that's nice. It's USB-C to USB. I'll put that aside for now. Alright, the controller comes in this foam bag, which is really nice because it keeps it safe and protected and won't scratch or anything like that. Oh, this is really, really nice. This is bigger than the controller that you saw me unbox in the last video, which is, it's pretty nice actually. I thought that it would be kind of too big because my hands are small, but it actually fits really nicely in my hands. It's really, like it has a really smooth, nice matte type finish, which I really like. The buttons are like soft, which is nice. These are really big, the XYB buttons. That's nice. Okay. I'll remove this plastic now because we want to put a skin on it. That's nice. So I guess you plug it in here to charge it. I'm gonna see, first I want to see if this case fits before I put the skin, because I'm honestly a little bit worried that if the skin is too thick, maybe the protective case won't fit over it. So first I want to try and see if it fits in the first place, and that way we'll know for sure if it fit or not before even applying the skin. This is a clear hard case. It seems like it's just a two-piece snap-on. So I think you can just grab it and place it into the back like that. And then grab the front and place that over like this. And then just kind of snap it on. I'm thinking, oh, there's it. Alright, that actually looks good. It feels really good. Snapped pretty well. Alright, good. That's good to know. It didn't feel like really snug or hard to close or snap in, so I'm thinking it should still snap on once I have the skin on it. So let's see how hard it is to take off. It's actually harder to take off than I thought it would be, but there it goes. You just have to find the right place to unsnap it. There it goes. I'm gonna put that down, and now I believe I'm gonna try to put the skin on. I'm using this skin that I got from stickybunnyco.com. I don't exactly remember how much I paid for this, but I'll put a link to it in the description box, and I'll let you guys know the name of the exact skin that I chose and the price. I actually got it to match my Switch Lite. It's my Switch Lite, so it's like the same skin, because I'm hoping to use this mostly on my Switch Lite. Super cute. Oops. Okay, let's get started now. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with this big front piece first. I'm gonna peel it up with my hands because it's a big piece, so I don't think I need tweezers or anything. Just gotta make sure not to pick up any of these small pieces. Alright, that was fairly easy. I'm gonna try my best to line it up with the D-pad because I think that will make for a good fit. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Before I press it in, I'll bring it up to show you guys. Maybe a little higher on this side. Okay, I think that looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my silicone tool. I'll put a link to this in the description if you guys need it. And I'm gonna start smoothing out the areas around the buttons. Okay, before I do the edges right here where you can kind of see it usually wrinkles up around the edges, I'm gonna grab my heat tool to heat that area up so that I can get a smoother edge. Okay, this is the heat gun that I'm using. It's a crafting heat gun for like embossing and stuff. I got it on Amazon, so I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to get this one. But you can also use like a hair dryer or blow dryer if you don't have a crafting gun. I'm trying to heat up only the section that I'm working on, so just do one section at a time. And then once it's heated up, you can just smooth it down like this, and you end up with a much smoother result than if you didn't heat it up. There's a small air bubble right there. I'm gonna get it with my finger. Alright, that's it. Pretty good. So right here you see how it's like kind of wrinkly and kind of wavy if I try to flatten it. I'm gonna take my heat gun to that section and you'll see that it smooths out a lot more. I'm gonna try to heat up that little wrinkle before I try to smooth it out. Sorry. There we go. That's like so much more smooth. I'm just gonna keep going like this around the whole edge until all of the edges are smooth. Alright, I'm happy with that piece. I think the edges look pretty smooth. It looks, right here there's a little bit of scalloping, but it's not bad. I think we can move on to the next piece. I want to try to do the grips because I feel like that might be a little harder. So let's start with the left side. I'm gonna try to line it up. I think think maybe our best bet is to try to line it up with this seam here, if you can see it, and this seam here. Okay, I think it's lined up pretty well, but since it's a very rounded area, as soon as I start trying to smooth it down, we get all this like wrinkling and scalloping. So I'm gonna grab my heat gun and put it over the entire area and see if that helps. Since it's a big piece, I'm just going to use my fingers to try to smooth it out. Unfortunately, it looks like that's pretty much as good as we're gonna get it. It's still kind of wrinkly right here on the edges, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and do the right side too. Here I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm not gonna heat it up first because someone told me that if you heat it up before you place it, then it could shrink. So I'm not gonna heat anything until it's placed. Okay, it's lined up pretty well now there, so I think I'm gonna, you see how it's like curved there? That's where I have a lot of problems when I try, because the paper's flat. So as soon as you try to smooth it down, you get wrinkles right away. So I don't even know if it's that good of an idea to have a scale on such a rounded edge. But we're gonna do our best. I'm gonna take the heat gun again, and actually, you know what? Maybe we'll just try to smooth it down a little more before we use the heat gun. That's not helping at all. Okay, let's see what we can do. I only put the heat on there for a few seconds because I don't want to like get it too hot and then mess up the skin or morph it in some way. Yeah, it's really not getting smooth and that's kind of irritating, but I probably should have guessed that. Oh my god, I like really hate this. I want to call it a fail, but last time you guys got mad, so I guess it's not a fail, it's just ugly. Oh my god. Yeah, I think this is the best I'm gonna get it. If you guys have any like techniques or tips or help on how to get this smoother on the edges, I would love for you to comment below and help me out, because at this point I really hate it. Okay, so from the top like this, it looks really good. It's just the edges that look wrinkly. Hopefully, if the clear case fits on top, it'll cover that and you won't feel it, and it won't be a big problem. It's actually, yeah, it's still cute up here, so I probably shouldn't get mad. All right, moving on. I think the next piece goes on the back right here, so let's do that part. This is it. It's so cute. It has a moon and little stars and clouds. I really love the like dreamy celestial like feel that it has to it. I love that. All right, how do we want to line this one up? I think we should line it up to this down here because you don't want it to like look bad if it doesn't match up. All right, so I'm gonna hold it like this. I'm gonna put the controller upside down like this and line it up down here with the sensor that's down there. No, I think it should go just a tiny bit higher because it's overlapping here. So maybe just pull it up just a bit. Like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. So what I'm gonna do is just smooth it down here with my fingers. That actually looks really good. And then I'm just gonna keep smoothing upward. You know what? It's gonna be weird because these buttons are like embossed and popped up, and so is this. So how is that gonna smooth out? Okay, whatever. Alright, maybe I should heat up this area first. Okay, yeah, when it heated up, it started like wrapping around the embossed areas, and that's better. So you definitely want to heat it up at least there. It's doing the same thing here with the Nintendo logo. So I think when it was like cold or room temperature, it didn't really want to like adhere around the embossed areas. But once it's heated up, it really just like hugs them really well. Oof. Okay, so right there you can see some scalloping and wrinkling, so I'll probably try to heat that up and then smooth it out with the silicone tool. Yeah, that's looking so much better. I wish I had the same effect on the front part. Okay, there's a little wrinkle there, not bad though. Actually, we got it out. Couple little air bubbles, but if you press hard enough, air bubbles usually come out. Actually, I think I'm just gonna lift it a little, just to be sure, get it as nice as we can. Yeah, there we go. The air bubbles are out. It doesn't match up perfectly here, but at least it's smooth and not wrinkly. It looks good. So on this side, I'm gonna do the same thing and basically heat it up before I go in with the tool. Alright, that was actually a lot easier and it went on a lot more smoothly. That actually looks great. I think there's a couple more little pieces that we can put on there. This piece, I believe, goes here over the like glossy part. Let's do that one. I'm gonna line it up with this like reset button and with the charger port, because I would hate for any of that area to be covered up or my charger not fit well. I think that's It's lined up pretty well. This piece is also really easy to smooth out. Didn't even have to heat it up or anything. I just smoothed it out with my finger. Alright, that looks great. So it seems like we only really had a problem with this part, with these parts here. I'm gonna do the last little pieces, which are just, I think, in between the trigger and the, what do you call that? A bumper. I'm not gonna heat it up or anything because it seems to fit pretty well. It's not too rounded of an edge. Just gonna smooth it down with my silicone tool because I can't really get in there with my fingers. Okay. I think I was putting it on upside down on purpose. Alright, that looks great. Just gonna smooth it down. Alright, that's all the skin pieces, I believe. So we had trouble here. But for the most part, it does look good. It feels nice. The other pieces were easy to put on and it wasn't too time consuming, so I'm actually gonna say that I'm happy with this skin. Now the real test is to see if the clear case still fits on it. Just slip the back in, grab the front. Alright guys, here it is. That side clipped in, bottom clipped. Oh, it's all in. Alright guys, it does fit. I'm actually really happy about that because with the scalloping on the side and stuff, I was pretty sure that playing it and getting sweaty and stuff would make it peel up or make it feel like really rough on your palm and uncomfortable. So now that I know I can put the clear case on it and it fits really well, I'm happy because I won't mess up the skin. And I can protect it and it'll last longer. Alright, it looks really cute, but I think to make it even cuter, we should definitely put some thumb grips. I'm going to be using these that I got on eBay, and I'll put a link in the description for you guys. I'm going to use the like purplish lilac color and the pink one because I feel like it fits the theme most. And these grips are actually compatible with both the Switch and the Switch Lite, if you were wondering. I'm hoping that they fit on this controller because on the other controller that I did in our last video, the Switch grips fit, so I'm thinking hopefully it's the same thing, but I know the controller is a little bigger, so we'll just have to see. Alright, here's where you always see me struggle, where I try to put these grips on, but one of you told me in the comment section once, and that's the method that I've been trying to go with, is to like push this area in like this and then roll the sides back. And most of the time that works for me, but I don't know if it works with every brand or if it's the way I do it. But I feel like when my twin sister does it, it takes her like 2 seconds and I just like struggle a lot. Okay, there we go. So it's inside out like this and we're just gonna place it. I think I want the purple one here. Yeah, I'll put the purple one here on top of the joy stick like that, and then just fold the sides back. Okay, easier said than done. Oh, there we go. There we go. Seems to fit pretty well. All right, cool. I think that looks good. I'm gonna put the other one now. Sorry guys, I really wish I was better at this. You guys have to watch me struggle in like every video and I feel bad for you guys. Okay, here it is. Finally. Okay, that didn't work. I'll try again. What am I doing? Pray for me. Ta-da! Okay, I finally did it. Only took 10 hours. No, I didn't do it. I keep messing this up. This is like the 5th time that I tried doing this. So, I don't know. I'm not good at this. Or maybe it's not me. Maybe they just don't fit on here as well as I thought. Yeah, let's say that. No, I'm just kidding. There it is. Yay. So I would say they do fit. They're just a little harder to put on because the joystick's are a little bigger. But you can get it on there and it does like feel really good. And it looks really cute. Super maxi. Yay! Alright, I think that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also leave a comment below if you want me to do a video comparing these 2 controllers. If you haven't seen about this controller, watch our last video. I did an unboxing, a setup, and a review. So if you're kind of stuck on which one to get, I can do a comparison for you guys. Just let me know if that's something that you would be interested in. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much.